What's good? What's good? What's good?
No, man.
This is S.B.T.L, Stoner's Bait Talk Lounge. I am your host, DJ Cousin Gio. I'm here with my new co-host,
Iceberg Trump for 2710.
For sure. So we here live, you know what I'm saying? We're going to do a reaction like we always do, you know what I'm saying? With your opinions. And, this is just our opinions. You know what I'm saying?
Feedback.
You make your own opinion on what you feel. So we're going to get into this old shit. Jackson, you heard of that brother before?
Yeah, I heard of it.
Okay.
I heard of it. I haven't watched a few videos of it.
Gotcha. So we're going to do a couple of, see what he got. And talking recently about this young lady, Coach Stormy. Stormy Cage.
Stormy.
That's not the same person, right? Yeah, that's not the same person. So, yeah, her name was Coach Stormy. And I believe she's been talking about it recently. Some things going on. So go check that out. Alright, so we're about to get into this reaction of O'Shea Duke Jackson. Alright, we'll be back to check the reaction.
There is a business coach, reality show person by the name of Stormy Wellington. For those of you who know her, she had a pretty interesting interaction with Kevin Samuels that was quite negative for some people. And not only that, she is a multi-level marketing expert. All right, so that's already sketchy as it is. And she brands herself as a business coach online. She is a public figure. She's a fitness influencer. She coaches, meet people to all of this, and you can become connected and all this stuff. And she kind of looks like one of these old chicks from the streets. In my honest opinion, if I were to look at her, she looks like one of these extravagant ladies that came from the hood, kind of toxic ass environment, kind of weaving and sailing kind of person. I don't have any issue with her or anything like that, but that's just what my interpretation is. As a black man, like I would tell you to definitely leave a lady like her alone. It's absolute. You would never want anything to do with somebody like her. Okay? But anyway, I'm not making that based off of just what she looks like or her tattoos or her Instagram. I'm basing this on her daughter. Okay? Her daughter's name is Manaya, all right, teenager, which she was recently kicked out of Stormy Wellington's house at the same time that Stormy Wellington had some employees that quit or were either fired. And I want to talk about this because it shows the bad relationships that some African American mothers have with their daughters. Okay, and I want to play a small clip. I'm gonna tie this back into the Kevin Samuels thing that she had earlier, and then once I come back, we'll talk about exactly what happened.
Really going on, and all y'all keep doing is damning.
Real talk about that, man. How you feel about that? I know it's about to show the video. What you feel about it? You think that's real serious in the community?
That's definitely a serious issue. Something I think that needs to be talked about, discussed. Some people don't even recognize that's an issue.
That's a fact.
There's a lot of families out there, a lot of mother and daughter relationships out there that they don't even think that they think it's regular.
Right. True. They think that's just because what they do with their mom. Yeah, that's a normal thing because it's seen in the house. They made them do it, so it's a reaction of that. Like, it's just the norm. Because I definitely heard that out of a couple of females. All about that. But I did that with my mom, so I just thought it was okay. So, a lot of times, like you said, some people have no idea. Yeah, that's exactly what's going on.
Just be like, I've heard females say, well, that's how we do. What do you mean? What do you mean? So you just accept, they just accept the, mishaps. So,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Bad habits. Right. Well, that's like I said, of not knowing. So that's what it teaches you. It's kind of, hard to transition. But, let's get back into it.
You're trying to make me feel like I'm a bad person. That shit is whack. She's good at what she does. It's what y'all don't understand. This lady is the #1 network marketer for a reason. She knows what she's doing. She knows how to make y'all see things in a way at which you can relate. She got people texting me talking about, I don't know what's going on or whatever, but me and my mom is going through something too, and I feel really bad. You don't want to lose your mom. All this other cap, like, yes, I understand that. Her favorite scripture is honor thy mother and thy father so that whatever your days could be long. Y'all don't think I understand that? I tried. At first, I thought it was my fault why our relationship wasn't good. I thought it was me. I thought the inner things that I was dealing with within myself was why me and my mom was not doing good. That's cap. It's not just me.
Holler at your mama and your granddaddy and y'all up there acting like these children is right. That's y'all the mother problem. Y'all the mother problem talking to these children like they right. People need to speak some truth, goddamn it. My mama would have slapped. My mama would have came over my house and beat my mother ass as an adult. My mama would have came to my house and said, "Bring your mother ass outside," and drug. My mama would have drugged my mother. My mama. My mama would have let you get how old you is. Get your mother ass outside. My mama would have beat my mother ass. That's what I did. I'm not. I ain't got to. I ain't got to. Cause that mind right now, when you really sit back and think about the type of mama I've been to my children and my family, your mind gonna beat you. I ain't gotta do nothing. Your mind, your soul gonna be tormented. I ain't gotta do nothing. Just pray. I pray every day over my family and my children.
Okay, so you heard what she had to say. Now, there was also an interview that she did with Kevin Samuels. I want to play just a little bit of that from Instagram. I'm going to play a little bit of that about how she felt.
I do a lot of things.
Okay.
I'm an inspirational speaker.
Did you hear what I just said to the other woman?
Excuse me?
If your social media is a business, hire a social media manager.
I'm not that. I don't have to get married. I'm not the girl that needs a husband.
Well, then why are you answering the question?
Because you asked us, did we want to get married? And I'm like, hell no.
Well, fine. The question is for the women who want to get married. If you don't want to get married, you're content to die by yourself. That's cool.
I gotta die.
I mean, that's
I can have
because
a
if you're not married, anybody who's not married dies by themselves.
I can have a significant other. Why we have to get married?
Because your significant other ain't gonna be on your will, ain't gonna be on your insurance. We can play all the things we want to. If you're happy being by yourself, cool. Most women aren't.
No, I don't want to be by myself forever.
No. The question said, do you want to be married or single? If you want to be single, just go in the program. This is the show for you. If you got 3 kids and doing your thing, big ups to you. This ain't.
All right, so you seen what kind of person Stormy Wellington. I mean, we don't see what kind of person she is. We see her mindset. She is the kind of lady that feels like she don't need no man. You can look at how she posts on Instagram. You can look at how she interacts on social media. She's the kind of woman that, I hate to say it, she's the thorn in the side in the community. This is the problem. We have some black men who are definitely the problem too.
That's him.
But ladies like her, this is the problem. Why is it a problem? Look at the interaction between her and her daughter. Okay? That ain't got nothing to do with Kevin Samuels. But you see that she don't want to get married? She don't want to have a man in the house? You see that interaction between her and her daughter? It happens all too often in Black America. And those of you who understand where I'm coming from, you know what I'm talking about. A lot of teenage pregnancy.
That's so true, bro. That's so true. Just talking about that, man. That's the seriousness of it. Because I think you're about to start tapping in on a lot about, what it's going to be the effects. You know what I'm saying? You're about to start saying the teen pregnancy and all that. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. That's crazy. Community got to real better. We got to real better. I'm a product of it, so I can't talk too much. I ain't that good of a, you know what I'm saying? So, but we do have to do better. I'm working on that. I'm going to push that to the youth. I didn't do it, but I don't think you should follow what I did. So, that's all I can do. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get back into it. Let's just see what's going on.
In Black America occur because the mother and the daughter cannot get along. And when the mother and the daughter cannot get along, the daughter is out rebelling against the mother, okay, because the mom wants to still sometimes be in the streets. The daughter has picked up the bad habits from the mother, and the mother is upset that she can't discipline her, but you have not lived a life according to the lifestyle that your daughter can respect. So now your daughter is challenging you as you have challenged everybody else. Now you have a problem with that. And now because she's a splitting mirror image of you, you want to put her out. But see, it would be much different if the young lady had a father in home. Because see, that masculine energy would be able to come between the both of y'all and be able to set that up real quick. Shut that down real quick. And that's why women who don't need a man or who say they don't need a man, these are the problems that they cause, and they're unaccountable. You see, she's blaming her daughter, she's blaming her employees. I remember they had even a Black Friday, don't buy sale, right? Just anybody. And Stormy Daniels was complaining about that, talking about she lost $100,000 in a day, and she was pissed off about this. Like I said, everything is somebody else's fault. And when her daughter comes and grows up, although she does not like her mother, it's a good chance that a part of her characteristics and toxic behavior, it can be picked up. Then what I want to know is a young lady like Manaya, you know, nice looking young lady, how is she going to be able to partner with some man? Have the fundamentals to want to stay in the relationship. Have the fundamentals to know how to work with people. When your mama ain't like that.
How are you going to expect your child when you ain't there? Dang, that's serious, right? That's serious. What's your thoughts on that, though?
Man, he's speaking truth to the situation, which is obvious that there's an issue with the relationship between her and her daughter, but we don't know. There's a lot of details we don't know, so I don't really want to dig into.
Well, no, you don't want to dig into any of the personal things because it's not what we need to talk about. It's about what's on the surface. And on the surface, what you see, we will never know what's the real reason of anything.
Okay,
but to do anything social, social media now,
yeah, that's what I was getting to.
Personal
her response,
you're never supposed to respond.
Nah,
so even if that child was wrong, why did you respond?
You should never make a video directing it about your child. You should never, because you don't owe anybody an explanation when it comes to your personal, family situation. So you don't owe social media an explanation,
right?
Because anything that comes out is allegation. Even though her daughter came and made that video,
well, but that means you already know why you did the video. That's to do with that.
Yeah,
she got going on.
Right. That's kind of the monkey wrench in that.
That's what people do.
Yeah. But she don't have to speak on that because that's a personal issue.
Yeah, you never should have to speak on it. You shouldn't be addressing that type of stuff.
I don't agree with her.
Towards the child directly. That's how. And
another thing too. The first time we looked at it. Well, first time we looked at it, I caught something this time that I didn't catch the last time. And that was how she was towards the end. She was mumbling on about, I don't gotta do that. I don't gotta do that. So it kind of changes the narrative, but I didn't like how my mother would have. This is not about you and your mom. Yeah, this is about you and your daughter.
Projected what she went through, what she should do.
Yeah.
So but she should all be quiet.
She said
the way she said it was like pretty much. My mom, I would have more severe punishment. So her daughter should be glad that she could do that. Because that was a level of disrespect. She said. You know what I'm saying? What she said, that's what I'm saying. So from the disrespect, that's when she took it to that level. But it still didn't sound right. It didn't sound right. That was something that didn't sound right.
No, she let all that ratchetness come out.
That was the emotions. Yeah. That's probably the emotions. Because you shouldn't have to be worried about violence like that. Especially when you're dealing with a young adult. It's not a child. I need the full control.
I'm trying to understand how is you know, as I guess issues at that level involving your family, with like in this case your daughter, it's not serious enough for you to take time out of what you do to have a sit down or see your family.
Yeah. Gonna go check out another reaction. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna check out our Daily Wrap Up crew. You ever heard of them?
Yeah, definitely.
I tap in all the time when they're doing something. You know what I'm saying? I actually was on one of the joints, but I think I took it off.
I think you were telling me about that.
Yeah, we're gonna do another reaction of Daily Wrap Up crew.
Why do you think relationships today are struggling?
Social media has a distorted view of what a relationship is.
Oh, she's trying to go there. Man, like, yo.
I just think people are just not willing to put in the work that it takes to make a relationship successful. People don't see the work, and because you don't see the work, like you get on social media, you picture perfect relationship, and you like that's a picture. That's a picture. Like I can think of all the cute ass pictures I have in my phone that I posted of me and my dude, and all of the work that has still working to get there. So it's like you don't get to see the work. It's like you just see the yeah, I want that. Yeah, it's people want instant
Who do you think is more gullible? Who's more like?
I don't point no elbows.
Who do you think is more like gullible to see, relationship statuses online and thinking that their relationship needs to be like that? Men or women?
Women.
You said both.
No, men are not. Well, are not phased by that. It's definitely
Social media plays a part. So who is looking at social media and looking and using that as a basis for their relationship?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Yeah. So what was the main question again? What was the main question? Matter of fact, go back. Go back.
He said,
let's see what was the main question. Let's go back to the thing. What is the?
He says, why do you think relationships today are struggling?
Yeah. Why do you think relationships today are struggling?
So why do you think? Why do you think?
Maybe it's. I think maybe it's. Maybe like several different things. But I mean, the one that would take the most percentile of the situation is probably social media.
So it's pretty much what you're saying. Yeah. You feel the same way that they say. It's all social media.
Social media plays a major part in people getting together, people breaking up, and whether people are striving to be happy or what are they striving towards. A lot of people in relationships are in competition with other people that are in relationships. All of this is social media. All of this stems from social media.
I also feel like it's like social media is also constructing some people as a relationship because by being on it, you're occupied at the time that you spend with someone else. So if I'm spending 5 to 6 hours on social media, I'm not getting paid. So like I'm in a relationship. I'm just saying. If you think about what I'm talking about, you're wasting your time doing something you ain't making no money.
Or you're expecting something.
You know what I'm
Maybe
saying?
not.
And you
might
get,
be right
no,
there,
or you
then
get
and there.
joy from what you're seeing because you're watching everything on there. So you're spending so much time. It's like that's a relationship. So that means if you're in a relationship, you're taking away from that relationship. So that's what's making things work. And the simple fact that by being on that and you're not making any money, you know what I'm saying? Now, if you're making money, then that's how you make the money. I think that. Yeah, let's see what's going on. Let's get back into it. Let's start from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna watch the whole thing.
Social media has a distorted view of what a relationship is.
Oh, she's trying to go there. Man, like, yo.
I just think people are just not doing the work that it takes to make a relationship successful. People don't see the work, and because you don't see the work, like you get on social media, you picture perfect relationship, and that's a picture. That's a picture. Like I can think of all the cute ass pictures I have in my phone that I posted of me and my dude, and all of the work that has still working to get there. So it's like you don't get to see the work. It's like you just see the. It's people want instant gratification.
Who do you think is more gullible? Who's more like?
I don't point no elbows.
Who do you think is more like gullible to seeing, relationship statuses online and thinking that their relationship is more like that? Men or women?
Women.
You said both.
No, men are not. We're not phased by that. It's definitely
social media plays a part. So who is looking at social media and looking and using that as a basis for their relationship? Men or women?
Oh, women.
Shout out to y'all for holding them accountable.
Accountability.
So the reason that relationships is struggling is women. Is what you're saying.
No, it's really Lynch.
No, I'm not. We're not about to do that.
Oh, social media is the reason relationships is struggling.
I think that's
the women is on social media and relationships are struggling. So who's the reason?
That's not the only reason. No. Social media is a small part. It's really like
it ain't a small part.
How guys say, "Oh, modern women this, modern women that." First of all, we're in the same generation, so y'all modern too. You know what I'm saying?
But we still gotta be traditional.
But men be having traditional, like
we have to
still be having traditional values.
But they may have the values, but it's the product. Like, what are you producing? Like, let's say a guy has dreams, but he literally only has $1. It's like how
that's the niggas y'all give a chance to.
How can I submit to you? You know what I'm saying?
Is it wrong? Is that wrong of us to give a chance to somebody who doesn't?
I mean, yes. I mean, yes and no.
Yeah.
Those men, what happens is.
So let's talk about that.
Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about that. Go ahead, bro.
I want to say, we cut it. We cut it. So I can't really attack with the response of.
No, it's not about that. It's about how you feel about it.
He said, one of the guys said, those are the guys you guys are giving chances to.
Mm-hmm.
He said, is it wrong to give a chance? I don't believe it's wrong to give someone a chance like that, or to get in a relationship with somebody who has a vision or a dream and they ain't got no money for it. Because a lot of women and men, us in general, I'm not gonna say aside, but a lot of black people today don't believe in the dream.
But I think it's more so off of what you're trying to say as far as tradition. So as far as like modern, with the modern women, with the modern men, we have changed positions. The modern woman now wants to be in charge, and the modern men can't change to still be in charge. So we're trying to fight back to stay in charge.
Yeah.
But we still have women that want to be in charge.
Yeah.
So things are changing.
Yeah,
because now we have to fight against that. But just like I was saying off the record or off the camera about women knowing that change is here, but they don't want to actually pay the full part of that. Like I was saying, if you're going to be, trying to be the breadwinner, you're going to pick a lower man, and you have to deal with everything that comes with it, like men have to deal with when it comes to women.
Yeah.
You want me to take you when you're down now? Okay, so I'm going to deal with that. And that's what traditional men have done. Now, women are changing that to be equal. Now, they don't want to do what women traditionally, they want to change the game. They don't want to take the man that's lower. They want a man that's equal or higher, and it doesn't work like that. Because you don't get to be a top person and then stay with other top people. That doesn't make a happy or healthy relationship.
I think it just boils down to the roles, man.
Two bosses, it's very hard.
Yes.
Someone has to submit. So if you're gonna have to submit to him, he's gonna have to submit to you. You know what I'm saying?
But the understanding of why, like some women feel like a lot of women today, this generation, we feel like, why am I submitting to a man? I heard a woman say, well, why am I submitting to him? You mean just because that's the way that it's supposed to be? That's the way it works. If you'll never know if it works if you don't ever try it, or you listen to someone who's telling you who tried it and failed, and they telling you, I ain't submitting to no man.
Yeah, it is a little.
Yeah, you listen to somebody who's had a happy marriage for a certain amount of years. That's what you listen to.
Well, submission, pretty much, man, women as far as how the woman treats the man. And if she doesn't submit to him so he can feel powerful,
Yes.
and see, I don't think most women understand that by making your man feel powerful, he'll be willing to give you the world.
And he's able to do
Because
more.
you're actually giving him the charge and energy he needs to feel great when he goes outside. So if you want him to become that boss, you want him to be that leader, then just tell him you love him. Tell him you got him when you come home. Don't stress him out. That's the part of submission that people have been talking about that I don't think some of our modern women are understanding and listening to. They think submission is something that a man is just saying, shut up and go cook. What a man is saying is that he needs peace at home. And if I can have peace at home, then I don't need to go outside because I have peace at home. And a lot of women are saying, oh, well, I want my man to not dip out. It goes once again. Men are only going to seek out women that are submissive and feminine. So if you don't want your man to go slide on someone else's door, then you should make sure he keeps going home. And that's it. Let's get back into it.
Women choose poorly, and then when they get older, they expect the Russell Wilson to come along and take care of their bad decision making. Like, you know what I mean? That's unfair for us.
And more pressure on that guy.
But do you believe that you deserve a woman before you can play the role of a provider? Let's say you can only be a protector at this time because you're not financially stable. Do you feel like you deserve a woman?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I wouldn't say I deserve a woman, but I don't not deserve it. And a woman can inspire a man to be great.
Like that what we were just talking about? See? He just said it.
Inspire.
Eli just said it.
Woman can inspire a man to be great.
Excuse me. Eli just said it. That was perfect.
Woman,
What you say again?
ability and the power to inspire a man so that he can become great and accomplish goals and do all these other great things that a king does.
So he can be the provider because he's going to have the incentives of
He'll have more than that
for you because of being with you. That's why she's like, well, if you can be a protector, but you can't be a provider, so you still deliver a woman. Yes. Why would he have a reason to be a provider for you if he hasn't been protecting you? What is the point? You know what I'm saying? And then you wonder why men have the option to go and seek other women because when he was just a protector, they did not want him. He was supposed to be with him to protect him so he could become both a protector and a provider.
You know how I look at it? I look at it like this. People may that's a weird scenario, but like, say people, whatever, they go exploring in trees and they find this area, vines and all type of beautiful plants and stuff growing in this area that they've never seen before. So they found this area with all this beautiful plants and stuff, and they want that for where they live at, but they can't figure out how to get those beautiful plants back to where they live at. They don't. It takes a while, but then when eventually people learn that you got to find where the seeds grow. You got to find how to harvest. Yeah, and you find out how to harvest. And that's the same thing with see on social media or on these magazines that these happy couples, these power couples, and they've been together for this many years, and they have a family, and they're successful, and they're happy, and they do this together, and they so smiling here and smiling there. They want that, but they don't realize how to start that. You can't find somebody that's already, I'm not saying that you can't do that. I'm not going to stretch that.
I would say
they look for it.
They can get it for a night or two.
Yeah,
that's the possibility.
But keep it.
To keep it is the hard part. They don't have the ability to.
They don't want to put in the. They don't want to put the
They don't want
work
to put in the work. That is a fact.
They want to go meet a guy that's already got millions of dollars.
Well,
and already successful.
I think what it is what men have been saying for years. Women don't have to. When you think about it, women have the opportunity to holler at you or you holler at them. What you think will happen? You better holler at them. Why you think women say, "Oh, I wait for a man to pursue me," because it's all about the hunt and chase, right? It's really because women don't have game.
It's really because they don't have game.
Because if women have game, you can go sort out the person you want. It's just that you ain't got the heart and the toughness, thick skin to be turned down. That's the problem.
Yeah.
See, we are used to being
Turned down. Yeah, it's no big
That
deal.
we can
roll
take
right
it
over.
when we go
We roll right over.
holler at somebody.
We roll right
But
over
see,
and go right to the next one.
Have never built that ability. Okay.
No.
So when it comes to talking, some, or some don't like
Yeah, I ran across a few that shoot at you.
There are some
Ain't got game.
exceptions.
Yeah, they got a little game. They got a little game here. They holler at you. They flirt with you, throw you little flirtatious remark. You know.
Okay, let's get back into that.
Let's get back into that.
Absolutely. You know what I mean? That's their power. They inspire us to want to be great and true, more productive.
Hey, do you think you deserve a woman when women do be doing some shifty shit? Like, oh, I'm only dating this nigga for food. Like, I'm only dating this nigga for this or do that. Like, that's corny too. So it's like, if she gets to have a man, then he gets with his dollar.
Word, then y'all get mad when I just want some pussy. And why?
No, I'm saying if they're in that, or if they're not. Let's say you're a woman, right? And technically, you don't have to be financially stable to have a man. You just have to be nurturing and loving and organized and smart.
No nigga wants broke girls.
That's true. That's true. But according to Kevin Samuels in the whole manosphere, you don't have to have money to attract a man. Right?
He's dead.
You just have to
Yeah. He said you don't have to have money to attract a high value man. Because a high value man already got that. He don't need money. But if you're talking about a regular day man,
so you do have to have money. Oh, as a woman, you do have to have money to attract a.
No, I'm not saying you have to have. I'm not saying you have to have that.
Y'all not about to do this because if you was a high value man, let's get with it. Black men, if that means that you make over 6 figures, black men are probably maybe 3% of that. Right? So that means all of these men is not gonna make 6 figures, babe. Exactly. So we gotta be realistic. So it's like if you want somebody that makes 6 figures, one, you need to be in a different room. Two, it's like you're not gonna attract that by going to the bar all the time. So y'all need to humble thyself so that you can get the thing that God got for you. Because if you keep saying, "Oh, I'm not gonna date this, I'm not gonna date that," then you're gonna be an old lonely hag.
And why we can't make 100K together? Like why
can't we? There's power in that.
Crazy. But yeah, shout out to Daily Wrap Up Crew. Excuse me for that. Daily Wrap Up Crew. Give y'all a shout out, you know what I'm saying? They also made me an official member over there with them guys. I'm subscribed, you know what I'm saying? You know, I have you know what I'm saying? Nice couple of dudes and shit.
Yeah, I feel them, man. I like what they got going on over there.
Facts. Yeah, they're doing a good job over there. So enough respect. So yeah, we're gonna shut it down. We just wanted to do something quick for the day, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna come back to you. Hopefully be back in another 2 weeks. You know, I don't do these often. I do them every now and then when I can. When I give a fuck about doing something, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know what I mean? This is what it is. Holla at your boy.
I'm light it up,
S.B.T.L, you know what I'm saying? I'm DJ Cousin Gio. This is
Trim.
And we out of here. Holla at you.
Can I smoke with you like I laugh and joke with you? Can I smoke with you like I laugh and joke with you? Can I? Orders. All the marijuana that you want is out of orders. All the marijuana that you want is out of orders. Can I smoke with you like I laugh and joke with you? Can I smoke with you like I laugh and joke with you? Can I smoke with you like I laugh and joke with you? Can I smoke with you like I laugh and joke with you? Can I?